Today is Wednesday, August 19th, 2026. These are the stories shaping the day. We begin with a major political challenge to Ukraine's wartime leadership. The country's popular former defense minister Mikhailo Fedorov has called for presidential elections, a move widely seen as the biggest challenge to President Volodymyr Zelensky's presidency.
In a video posted Tuesday, Fedorov stated that democracy cannot be held hostage by Russia. Under martial law, in effect since the war began in 2022, elections are suspended. Fedorov, who did not mention President Zelensky by name, was unexpectedly dismissed from his role last month. His dismissal sparked protests outside the Ukrainian parliament this morning. President Zelensky has not yet responded publicly.
From Eastern Europe, we turn to the Middle East, where tensions are high after an Israeli airstrike in Syria. Israel says it struck an airbase to prevent Turkish troops from deploying there, a move the United States has condemned as an unnecessary escalation.
8 strikes hit the runway of the Abu Duhur airbase in Syria's northwestern province of Idlib early Tuesday. Syria's foreign minister, Asad al-Shibani, condemned the, quote, Israeli aggression. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office stated Israel attacked the base because Syria was on the verge of breaching an agreed-upon security status quo by allowing Turkish troops to deploy.
In Australia, lawyers for Erin Patterson, convicted in the mushroom murder case, are appealing her life sentence. They argue her conviction was undermined by a quote mix-up, citing the jury and prosecutors staying at the same hotel. Patterson was sentenced after killing 3 relatives and attempting to kill another with death cap mushrooms.
Moving to West Africa, Liberia has agreed to accept up to 1,200 third-country deportees from the United States. Liberian authorities announced Tuesday that the deportees will be received within a year, with the first group of 20 expected on Thursday.
South Korea's annual joint military drills with the United States will be cut short by 6 days. Seoul's Defense Ministry announced the 2026 Ulchi Freedom Shield exercise had been adjusted due to a proposal from the U.S. side. The drill will now conclude on August 21st.
In Thailand, police have revealed the cause of death for a 17-year-old girl whose body was found in a suitcase. Authorities in Pattaya say Tunchanok Donhomla died from suffocation.
More than 200 women in France are accusing a civil servant of drugging them to make them urinate on themselves. 2 women have shared their stories, alleging Christian Negre was responsible.
In the United States, a new report highlights a growing crisis in childcare access. More than 400,000 children are currently on waitlists for federal child care assistance programs across the country.
According to a report released in May by the National Women's Law Center, this figure has more than tripled over the past 2 years. The report indicates that around 118,800 children were on waitlists in early 2024, underscoring the increasing financial strain on low-income working families.
A separate report in the United States reveals that 15 states still permit corporal punishment in schools. The practice, which involves physical discipline, continues despite concerns from parents and advocates. One mother from Arkansas recounted how her son was paddled in kindergarten after a school incident, leaving him fearful of returning to school.
United Nations inspectors are visiting undeclared Syrian nuclear sites for the first time. This marks a significant development in international oversight of Syria's nuclear activities.
Finally, our word of the week takes us back to the origins of a term often heard in political discourse: gerrymander.
The word comes from Elbridge Gerry, one of America's lesser-known founding fathers. Gerry, who served as vice president under James Madison, unwittingly gave his name to the practice of manipulating electoral districts. He was a vocal supporter of American independence and one of 3 delegates who initially refused to sign the Constitution without a Bill of Rights.
That's your NDP media briefing. Thanks for tuning in.